Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lucid Leadership Insights. This is all for the career-driven boss ladies out there, growing in your careers, climbing corporate ladders, and growing your small business or big business, whatever it is you're doing. Ladies, I want to bring you critical thinking skills that they don't teach you in grad school and they don't teach you in those big corporations or institutions. And today we're talking about gratitude. Gratitude, yes, it is a skill you can leverage in the corporate or business arena. And how do you do this? And why is it important? Well, it's important first to understand that gratitude is a cognitive, not just an emotional process. This has been extensively researched by neuroscientists and neurologists and other researchers. A study by the University of Berkeley, also published on the science of gratitude. You can look all this up, but I'm going to bring you some of the cliff notes so you can start bringing this to your work life. What happens, why it makes a difference if it's cognitive or emotional? Well, emotional is just stays there, and it's, your emotions are important, but the cognitive process is where you can tap into this as an asset, as a tool, so that you can open up greater levels of creativity. You can see things from another perspective, and that is how you can take different courses of action, and how you can take, it opens up a whole world of possibilities for problem solving and decision making once you activate gratitude. So how can we do this? Is this just so easy? You can't just jump to gratitude. And that's what, when you hear about these kind of catchphrases in pop culture, when people say, oh, live your best life, your authentic, live your authentic self and be true, or speak your truth. This is kind of what that means. You can't just fake gratitude. You can't just go and jump in and pretend to be grateful for something if you're not. And it's really hard to be grateful when you're mad about whatever's going on, or when you're disappointed or frustrated, or you're feeling the pressure of the challenge. It's hard to sit back and say, well, I'm grateful for this. It even feels fake, at least it does for me. So you have to build it up over time. You have to build up the process of understanding how to activate gratitude in those, especially in those challenging times and in those difficult situations. One of the best ways that you can do it is by using your genuine gratitude now. So when you are truly grateful because somebody opened the door for you, or that person, let you cut into their lane very gracefully, or when you find that, your loved one did something very, very kind for you and you're truly grateful, soak in that emotion. I want you to spend a little bit of time with that genuine thank you, so that you can really get conscious and self-aware of what that kind of gratitude feels like in your body. Where do you feel it specifically? It might be some kind of like a warmth in your heart, or you might feel, joy, tingles, or whatever, however you might want to describe the way that gratitude feels within your body. It's different for everybody. And then when you're not so grateful, or when you are challenged, let's say, I want you to remember and go back to that memory of when you felt truly grateful. And at that time, what did that feel like? And where can you apply that feeling in your challenge? What is it about the challenge that has some light of possibility, some kind of gleam of hope that there's some kind of way to get yourself out of it? Then try to bring in that genuine sense of gratitude that you've had in the past into that moment. And that will be a really sure way to get you to activate that. Try with little things first. Don't try to activate it with your biggest challenge at work or your big client that you might lose. Do it with little things, and then work your way into the bigger things. And that way you can really hone in the skill and get better and better at doing it. I know a lot of people it's worked for, and it's definitely worked for me. And these are the kind of skills that can complement any other of your professional development and growth. If you liked this advice, if you think it was helpful, I would appreciate if you liked this post or made a little comment. Let me know how you're doing with it. Thank you, and good luck.